Welcome to another show of Halftime with Hamish, a show about all things sports, except for the pole vaulting. Now, first up tonight, we're going to review the NRL Finals. The first game of last night's was the Tigers versus the Warriors. Now, the Warriors got home 22-20 in an amazing game after the Tigers had leaped out to a halftime lead of 18-6. But a strong second half performance from tries from Feleti Mateo, Lance O'Hire, and that final one from Christian Inu 1 minute before time, sealing the game, giving the Warriors another life into the major semi next weekend with Melbourne. That's the end of the season for the Tigers though. A lot of people were riding them home to be grand final winners. Not to be the case this year. Go the Warriors! Now, also reviewing the big game from last night from Rugby World Cup 2011, the All Blacks took on Japan. Now, way back in 1995, the All Blacks put on 145 points on the Japanese side. Now, many people were predicting this to be a far tighter affair. However, the All Blacks got out of the blocks pretty quickly last night with some very early tries, eventually running out 83-7 winners. Again, a lot of questions were answered out of last night's game. We saw Richard Kahui starting on the left wing. You heard it here first with halftime. And we also saw Sonny Bill Williams' emergence on the right wing, replacing Corey Jane in the 45th minute. Sonny Bill Williams scoring his first try in an All Blacks jumper, finishing up with 2 for the match. Kahui also had a strong performance with 2 for the match. 9 other tries were spread around, with both hookers, Kevin Mialamu and substitute hooker Andrew Hoare, scoring out on the wings also. So a strong performance there. Colin Slade didn't have his best game at 5'8". That was his big chance to lead the team around. Piti Weepu came on, played a bit of first 5'8". Slade slid back to fullback. I think you may see a repeat of that with Piti Weepu coming on in the first 5'8" role in the later part of the tournament. Now, just on that, guys, we're going to hold a couple of competitions here with Halftime with Hamish. We want to know your 22 for the first quarter final that the All Blacks will take on later in the tournament, okay? So send in your entries to halftimehamish@gmail.com. Check out our website for further details. The winner of that competition will win a Rugby World Cup ball for 2011. Now, we also want to give away another prize, another rugby ball, for the best fan photo or video from Rugby World Cup 2011. So if you're over there in New Zealand and you're seeing the teams out and about, please take your videos, take your photos and send them in to us, Halftime with Hamish. We look forward to seeing those in very soon. Recapping on other games throughout the week from the Rugby World Cup, we saw Samoa far too strong for Namibia, 49-12. We saw the big upset of the tournament so far, Tonga 20 going down to the Canadians 25. Canadian side looking very strong, looking to make their mark on Pool A. Scotland too good for Georgia in a very dour affair, tryless affair in the wet. And another great game at a New Plymouth. The Russians taking on the USA. Russians were strong performers throughout the game. USA just always looked at that a little bit better. However, only emerging with a win, 13 points to 6. The Russians were having a big crack at the line at the end of the game. Could have stolen a draw, wasn't to be, but a fantastic performance. They got within 7 and got their first point in Rugby World Cup history, so well done to the strong Russian side. In other sports news, we've got the third test, Sri Lanka versus Australia out of Colombo. Australia batting first, 235 for 5. Backing up from his 100 and the second test on debut, Sean Marsh got 81, so 19 short of a repeat second century. Would have been the first Australian cricketer in history to do that. Mike Hussey is 63 not out, again anchoring the innings. In other sports news, Usain Bolt has run the fastest 100 metres time of 2011 at a 9.76. However, not long after that was upstaged by fellow countryman Johan Blake, who ran the fastest time in the 200 metres for 2011, 19.26, only 0.0 seconds behind Usain Bolt's world record time. Now, that's all we've got time for today. A few big matchups coming ahead tonight in the Rugby World Cup. We've got Ireland taking on Australia. We've also got Fiji taking on South Africa, and a few other games. We'll review those in the morning, Sunday morning, all your sports results. Also wrapping up the Broncos versus St George Dragons. Tune in then. See you soon. Have a great Saturday.